Scalability, decentralization, and security, my friend. How is Nike? Nike's good. He's a good pick. Hey, Charles, I'm extremely bullish on Cardano. Would you mind providing any updates regarding U.S. state voting or other voting use cases in Cardano? We have the raw capabilities, and with Midnight, that go far beyond anything anybody's ever done in e-voting. The fundamental challenge of voting is its two components. There's the voting component, which is the mechanics of how you run an election, presupposing that you've identified and qualified the people who are allowed to participate and how much weight they have. In America, we have this concept of equal voting. In corporations, you have a concept of shareholder voting, where the more shares, the more power you have, as an example of your vote weighting. Okay. What Cardano Midnight do for you, give you the best platform you've ever seen to do your voting on, whatever the ballot architecture is, plurality or preference sorting or whatever. Okay. The other side of the equation is the identity side of how do you actually decide who is eligible to vote. And so I will not take a single state deal or RFP to build a blockchain-based voting system unless in that RFP there's an opportunity to also update and modernize the state's identity system. Because all you're going to do if you don't do that is you're building the world's most secure system to cheat. Because if a non-citizen can register, or a person ineligible can register, or a dead person can register, we'll very securely and accurately count the vote of that person who shouldn't be voting. But we've solved nothing. So you need to actually tackle both of them at the same time. We need DIDs and self-sovereign identity, and we need to kind of build out that corpus. And then it becomes quite trivial to do voting systems because you just take best available, you put it in, and once people register with their DIDs and they go in, and then the election gives them the voting power accordingly. So, yeah, it's both sides of the equation, and a lot of people don't fully understand that when they talk about voting, nor should they, because it's a hard topic and a concept. But then it's very intuitive once you really start racking your brain and you say, "Oh, actually, that's a good point. We need to redo the identity system." They don't want to redo the identity system because that's a whole can of worms. They say, "Oh, well, that means the government will spy on you," like the NSA doesn't. That's their argument against updating a digital identity system. Well, we don't want that because that'll somehow give the government more powers to spy on you when it's literally listening to your phone conversations. So there you go.